Hi, thank you for clicking on today's video. If you're new here, I go by NickyT and I love doing PC build content. So if that interests you, consider subscribing as you watch this video. I've been making a lot of shorts content on this, but basically to bring you up to speed, I got this 4090 used from Microcenter for $1,100. It was like $1,150 something, whatever. One night I was just scrolling on my phone and I saw it pop up as an open box and had it listed at that price. I honestly couldn't believe it, and I added it to my cart right away for pickup, and turns out it was real. It's right here. One of the awesome things about purchasing from Microcenter too is that you can actually add a warranty on the card, so it is warranty protected for 2 years in case something happens to it, because no idea who had this before me or what it was used for. It could have been used for mining, you never know. So I have no idea what the lifespan is on this card, and it is, what, 2 years old now, I think? So maybe going on 3 now, if I can't remember exactly. So I really just want to put together a test system right now, just to test it out. If you saw my last video, I just completed this K2 build. So I'm actually going to rip out that board because it's actually an AIM-4 platform. So I'm going to rip that out. I have an X870 Steel Legion here. And then I'm actually going to put in this 9600X that I have. The main reason for that is I just don't want to really deal with the potential failure for an X3D chip. So I have a 9800X3D that I've been saving to kind of do my replacement personal build that I have planned. So my personal gaming rig, I actually have a 3080 with a 5950X on a custom water loop that I've had for probably 4 years now, or 5, like coming up 5 years probably. And honestly, it served me well and it still performs amazingly today. And I wasn't really ready to upgrade my personal system yet. But once I found this deal, I mean, this alone, I think warrants an upgrade. And I plan on kind of taking you guys through a series with that as I try to figure out what kind of parts to put along. I plan on bringing you guys along with that as I try to plan out and figure out like what parts I want to try to put in it and what kind of aesthetic. I'm kind of thinking I want to do like this really nice like brushed like modern aluminum look to kind of match the aesthetic of the card. And if I do a little bit of RGB, it'll kind of just be like that white RGB kind of vibe to just highlight the aesthetic of it. So I'll probably plan that out and build it over time, but I just want to get something together to just get it started. For the rest of the build, I have a spare kit of 6000 speed, 32 gigabyte RAM, and I have an 850 power supply. It is an SFX power supply, but I just want to use it to test the card real quick. I do have a larger 1200 watt coming, but still waiting on that. And then I have this 2 terabyte M.2 drive that we'll throw in here. And that's pretty much just going to be the build. And I have a 360 AIO already installed in here by Thermalright. So, I'm just going to use this case because that already saves me a lot of work. I just got to pull out the motherboard and pop in the new one and just put in the new parts. So it shouldn't take that long at all. So just going to kind of walk you guys through that. All right, so let's just jump right into this build. And we're just going to do a quick build sequence with this one. Just trying to get this card put in here and test it out. So let's do it. All right, so I just ripped out the motherboard and time to put in the new one. I think I'm done. I had to kind of jerry rig this because I only have this SFX 850 watt power supply on hand, but at least it's ATX 3.1, so it does support the newer NVIDIA graphics cards. But the problem is the cables are really short, so I was not able to actually mount it on the bottom. So just gonna have to deal with this for now. One of my friends is actually going to use this case for one of his builds. So I figured, well, why go through all the trouble of trying to deconstruct everything if he's gonna buy it? So I was able to set this up pretty quickly, and let's just see if it works. Okay, although this looks pretty atrocious, I think I'm really excited to actually build with this 4090. I think, especially because it's super small, it's only a 2-slot card, since it doesn't have the super thick air cooler. I think I can actually do a pretty sick build, especially in a case even this size, and be able to mount the radiator on the side. I'll probably do it as an exhaust, and then I'll have these as intakes, and then maybe that is an intake and the rear fan. I don't know yet. So we'll see. All right, well, let's power it up. Well, everything powered on. Radiator's running. Graphics card's lighting up. Can hear the water flowing. Although we do not have RGB on the CPU block, so we're gonna have to look into that. Okay, it turns out I actually forgot to plug in the addressable LED header or plug, so that should fix, because I actually realized that I didn't have any RGB in this entire build, so that should fix it. Help if I turn this on first. There we go. All right, it looks like we're good to go. Time to do some testing. So, moment of truth, I got everything hooked up, kind of jerry rigged in place, got my monitor hooked up, and let's see if it boots. You know, I really do love the aesthetic of the X870 Steel Legion. I think it's an absolutely gorgeous board. Just wish it didn't have all those issues. Yeah, looks like we're all good. Windows is gonna get set up, so we're just gonna go from there. Okay guys, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely drop a sub on it. It'll help me a ton. Definitely drop a like. It really does help push the video to new viewers and helps me grow this channel. And then definitely drop a comment. Let me know how you're feeling. In this video, I really just wanted to throw this build together just to get it going, so make sure that the graphics card that I just got from Microcenter worked. I knew it would. You know, Microcenter is a great place to buy used graphics cards. It was just the fact that it was so cheap that I was like, I gotta get this thing tested right away, just for peace of mind. You know, works great. I've been testing it for the last few days, playing amazingly with it. I mean, 4090 is insane, so definitely very happy with my purchase. But those are the 3 ways that you guys can support me, completely free for you as a creator. Just subbing if you do enjoy my content, you know, leaving that like, it really does help. And then I always love hearing from you guys. So this video was really fun to make. At the end of the day, I'm just a passionate PC builder, and I like just building PCs and getting things put together and tinkering, you know. So I really enjoy doing that, and I love hearing from you guys. So until the next build video, I'll see you guys, and I'll update you on the 4090 progress. See you guys.